Everybody always asks about how you manage that 2-hour weigh-in for USAPL IPF meets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you tell people? Just the weigh what you weigh, or do you give them a percentage that they can cut safely and then recomp? You know what?
Yeah. So it's an individual question. I think for a lot of athletes, cutting to the top of a weight class is just not needed. It's just, why are you going to do it so that you can hit a local state record that's going to last for 6 months before someone else comes around and, out squats you by 2.5 kilos? It's just like chasing these tiny numbers and not really focusing on, hey, what's the big picture? Let's take a look at, 4 years from now, where do you want to be? So, if we're dieting you for 16 weeks and that's, a quarter of the year that now we've got you in a caloric deficit, that you're not in a totally anabolic environment that you can continue to grow from.
Losing gains.
You're losing gains. So that's the one case of the athlete that doesn't need to make weight. You say, okay, let's just keep you in a caloric surplus, compete at whatever weight you're going to fall at, and let's get the most out of your performance on that day, whatever weight class you end up being. The other case is the athlete that has a chance to be competitive. They want to be in a specific weight class and come in at the top of 83 kilos or 93 kilos or something like that. In that case, we start a diet early out, and I don't like to see athletes lose much more than 5 to 7% of their body weight. Mm-hmm. We can do a little bit of water manipulation out of that, but if you're throwing all these dehydration techniques and stuff, especially with a 2-hour weigh-in, you're going to tank performance.
Yeah.
Right. And I know from experience, I've done that myself. I've been down that road.
You're going to probably still be peeing, when you're trying to do your warm-ups and your lifting, and you'll still be dehydrating further as you're trying to perform.
You try to catch your weight, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah. So I'll tell a story about when this went wrong for me. My home scale must have been off or something like that. I went to a meet, and I was 2 pounds over the morning of. So, my brother helps me do some dehydration, make a makeshift sauna, and do a bunch of, cardio, calisthenics, that kind of thing. And made weight.
You're a pussy. You should be able to lose 20 pounds. That's what I do for MMA, right?
Suck it up. So I make weight, and I ended up cramping super hard right after my squat.
Yeah.
And my calf just locked up, and it wouldn't unlock for 10 minutes. Oh. Someone handed me a Gatorade. I'm just pounding Gatorade and trying to get my calf to unlock. And I just swore after that, like, I'm going to learn from this and never do this again. Sometimes some of the best ways of learning are learning by mistake and learning from that.
Well, the lifting and the environment of the competition is uncomfortable enough.
Yeah.
Try to make that day as comfortable as you can.
For sure. For sure.
You know what I mean?
So going back to the right way of doing it, we have athletes start dieting out as long as